Being clear with your baby now, it's sort of an in-between phase. As we said in the first two pregnancy academies, part of being clear to your baby is that you just talk to your baby. You can do it non-verbally, or you can do it verbally. Don't feel foolish. You're going to talk to your baby after a baby's born. Your baby just isn't born, but it's there. So explain things. Who are you? Explain to your baby, how are you going to father? If this is your first baby or if this is your subsequent one, that's important because your baby does know you. Half of its genes are you, so your baby knows you. So you need to explain to your baby how you became you and who you're going to be, and anything else you want to explain to your baby. The other thing is getting to know your baby by touch. Some men are frightened to touch women's bellies or play around too much with them. There tend to be, in a generalization, two types of men. There are men who aren't quite certain about pregnancy. They think it's women's business. They think women are fragile. They're afraid they're going to break. They're afraid they're going to hurt the baby. And they just don't really, in some ways, want to know. And there are other men who just would love to be pregnant. They just want to crawl inside and experience all of it. You may be a little blend of both. But whatever you do, if you want to be clear about your baby, begin to have an interest in how big your baby is now. So the clearer you are, the more you Google, and it's easier to find googly babies at this point in utero and ultrasounds than it was from conception to 12 weeks or 12 weeks to 24 weeks. They're a bit vaguer because they are vaguer. So if you want to be clear with your baby, you do two things. Let them get to know you and also learn to feel them, to know where they are. Now, your baby isn't very big at this point, but by 36 weeks, your baby is pretty much full grown, which is anywhere between 5 and 10 pounds. So the baby puts on a lot of growth over these 12 weeks.